If you thought that the Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson, and Kanye West drama was finished simply because Pete and Kim broke up, you were mistaken. The conflict actually heated up. But what new information did Pete provide on Kanye's renewed pursuit of Kim? And why did he dress up like Kanye at the Emmys? Before Kim and Pete split up, we had all the information. Near the end of the BET Awards event, Kanye made an appearance on stage. He genuinely seemed to present Pete Diddy with the Lifetime Achievement Award while hiding his face under a mask and hood, and his shirt appeared to be ripped as he spoke about how Diddy has influenced him. Throughout the song, Kanye also made allusion to his broken marriage. Broken marriage. I go to him for advice to this day. He inspires so many of my choices, my wife choices. And here we are. Thanks for that, Puff. Twitter users reacted by saying that Kanye is insane and infatuated with Kim after he mentioned his failed marriage to Kim. Man, just let her go and go. Some others at the time warned that Kim's infatuation was becoming quite hazardous. Even some of them expressed fear for Kim's safety. After Kim and Pete split up, Kanye eventually turned on Kim and her entire family. When he voiced his worries about sending his children to a private school in California. He also voiced concern that his daughters Chicago and the North might pursue careers similar to their mothers. Kanye said in the captions of one of the Instagram images he uploaded, "Stop letting Kris make you do Playboy. Like she made Kylie and Kim do. Hollywood is a giant brothel." He then went on to throw more shade the family's way. Kanye also advocated for his children to attend his own Donna Academy rather of the prestigious school in California in another post. Later, he revealed a screenshot of a private discussion Kris had with Kim, in which Kris advised him to cease publishing those texts. "My mother's message was read aloud. Please ask him to cease using my name in his statements. I don't always feel my best, and I'm approaching 67 years old. And this makes me really anxious." So the entire drama genuinely changed. When Kris stated his requests, Ray J, who recorded the notorious tape with Kim, apparently took issue with them and had some choice words for her as well. In the comments, he posted something. "Kris, what about my mother? You are misinforming people's stories about me making the black man look horrible for your game. You introduced me to Steve. You masterminded everything for your family, and you tried to ruin mine at the same time." I shook my head. "You don't think that you're unique or that all mothers experience stress, do you? I'm not bothered that it's ancient. God had my back and still does, which makes me sick." Another tweet that appeared to be from Kanye said that Kim had diarrhea far more frequently than the average person would. Although Kanye officially denied writing that message, his supporters stated they wouldn't rule it out given the other things he had said. Pete apparently became worried about the new post as well and had some ideas. When Kim and Pete split up, a well-known insider spoke to Page 6 about the cause for the split, stating that Pete is 28 and Kim is 41. They are just in very different places at the moment. Pete is totally spontaneous and impulsive and wants her to fly to New York or wherever he is on a moment's notice. Kim has 4 children, so it isn't that simple. She must put the kids first. The source also mentioned Kim's extensive list of duties. The Kardashians have a number of enterprises, like her Schemes line, in addition to being parents and having a leading position on Hulu. She was really worn out from the romance and other things going on in her life, the person claimed. Kanye posted a threatening message on Instagram around the time of the separation that included a picture of a phony New York Times newspaper with an all-caps headline. Skeet David was reported deceased at the age of 28, and it appears that Kim and Pete's representatives contacted Instagram to ask them to remove the post. The post has subsequently been removed, and the source has been added. Pete's team and Kim's have reached out repeatedly to Instagram asking to make the platform a safer space. Pete even had to seek trauma therapy because of what happened, and a source told People he has been in trauma therapy in large part due to Kanye. The attention and negativity coming from Kanye and his antics is a trigger for Pete. And even that couldn't stop Kanye since he accepted a position at Pete, so he had to look for assistance. Ask Pete how those tattoos of my kids are doing in the trauma unit with Kanye now going after Kim's entire family, he wrote in an Instagram message to Pete. A source who spoke to Hollywood Life about Pete's thoughts about the latest lash out at Kim said that, although Pete is somewhat relieved, Kanye has kept his attacks against him to a minimum. For Kim, he still feels terrible that she has been the primary target of his attacks online. Additionally, they stated that Pete would stand by her in any situation. Kim relied a lot on Pete to be there and support her. Every time Kanye would go on these rants, he knows she has a ton of loved ones around right now, but he hopes that she knows he'll still be there for her. The insider went on to say that Pete hopes Kanye would just let it go and stop including him in the drama, and that if she ever needs a buddy to be there and listen, he will do so. Adding, in the end, Pete isn't thrilled with the whole scenario and just wants Kanye's attacks to stop, and wouldn't want his closest enemy to go through this. Although he is aware that he should no longer be participating, he wished there was more he could do to get Kanye to stop. Pete earlier communicated his worries to Kanye via text chats, where he described himself as Skit, the alias Kanye gave him in his tweet. Pete continued by saying that he was sick of taking in everything that Kanye had said about him, and he told Kanye to grow up well. Kanye also expressed his desire to start over with his enemies amidst the drama after Queen Elizabeth died, when he posted yet another message alongside a doctored photo of the late Queen. Life is precious. Best wishes and blessings to Pete Cuddy as we let go of all resentments today and lean towards the light. Daniel. A few hours later, Kanye removed the post without explanation and replaced it with an updated homage to the Queen, leaving Pete Cuddy and Daniel out. He also chose to use more elegant and unedited photographs of the Queen, stating, "Life is precious. Release any grudges today." One person who we are aware of is still holding a grudge. And sure, Pete is still a topic of discussion. Pete made his first significant public appearance after splitting from Kim in August at the 2022 Emmy Awards, when he gave the award for Best Comedy Series. And he most likely purchased the Dickies jacket and pants from Kanye West, because it seemed to troll the same outfit Kanye wore at the Met Gala in 2019, when his date was Kim. Obviously that move had the potential to stir up more drama. Not Pete Davidson dressed up like Kanye at the Emmys, someone said on Twitter in response, while another person added their 2 cents. Can we all just agree that Pete Davidson looked great in his Kanye West Emmys outfit? Others also said that it may incite Kanye. One claimed that Pete Davidson had a full-blown Dickies fit at the Emmys, which caused Kanye to almost erupt. A follower claimed that Pete was still prepared to defend Kim. Ask for Kim even if Kanye pursues her once more. She did say she wasn't happy with Kanye previously, reverting to his previous threatening behavior. A source on page 6 reports that Kim is furious and terribly disturbed. Kanye has reverted to his old habits, and Im will not tolerate his behavior towards the people she loves and cares about. We can bet that Kanye will have a comeback for Pete's Emmy Awards move. And as that drama continues to spill over, check out this even juicier video.